Hey, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Well, I guess I lied. I said in my video of the Tim Hortons release that I wasn't going to buy a case or wasn't thinking about it, but I decided I was going to do it. After a little consideration, thought, actually the value of these boxes is actually pretty good. You get your insert cards in here. The four, I can't remember what even the names of them were, but the four 3D cards, plus you get that gems card, which basically helps pay for basically 3/4 of this box, and then anything else is a benefit. So we are gonna do a whole case here, and the whole goal is to see if we can find the #1 overall draft pick card. So there's I think 1,000 of them or 1,500 of them, and they are one in every 15 cases. So good luck. So I find this a bit of a boring break just because you're only looking for about 4 or 5 cards. Trying to get draw. So if you don't want to wait or watch the whole video, just skip to the end and I'll do a summary so that way you can just see what we ended up getting. But yeah, this is going to be a long one because we're doing 100 packs. Cale McCarr. But we'll be here for a bit. There's a couple shows coming up in Calgary, so net keepers. Thought, why not? We might as well do it. And yeah, Tim Horton sales has been pretty poor the last couple of years, so I'm not going to go crazy and get a bunch of cases. In Motion, Phenom, Shane, right? So these are much rarer cards anyways that I've seen, so I'm not going to go crazy, but one case will sell easily until we get to Series 1, which comes out on the 18th of October, so less than 2 weeks from now. Nathan McKinnon. Yeah, so the first overall pick, like I said, is one in every 15 cases. Same with the Gretzky tribute card. Points leader. Gretzky tribute card in there, so one in every 15. But they haven't actually announced that the first overall pick is going to be Connor Bedard, but I can't see why it wouldn't be. But hey, watch him throw a curveball at us and do something else. Just enjoy. These are a nice looking set. I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't do the die cuts this year. Thought the die cuts were always a nice one. But they did add in the ice gems, which is, I think, limited to 6, but they're 1 per box. So opening up a minimum of 6 boxes is kind of tough to complete a set. Yeah, I'm gonna see how quickly we can get through 100 packs. I can't even remember the name of the 3D cards. In Motion Phenoms, Jack Quinn. Alex Ovechkin. Yeah, I don't know why they don't modify these packs like they do with the Series 1s. These are just way tougher to open. I think these were printed in Carlsbad, I think is what I looked at. Yeah, Carlsbad, whereas the nice ones that open up easily are the ones from Italy. And they put the little tapered edges on there, so you can rip through them quite nicely. Net keepers. Point leaders. Ekblad. Yeah, this gets to be a bit of a monotonous break. At least they're putting different players on the base cards. That's always nice to see, instead of getting the same set. So this one right here, so there's a Sidney Crosby ice gems. So I've been told this is the one that people are after, them, or the most expensive one anyways. It goes for about anywhere from $80 to $100. Just gonna sleeve that up. There's 1, I think the odds they said were these were 1 in every 80 packs, so you should get one for sure, and maybe get a second one if you're lucky. So Sidney Crosby, IG1. Yeah, so these are basically like the Timbits that you would see in the release that comes out in January. And there's our first one there, Austin Matthews. That's a good one. So what are we calling these here? Symmetry Standouts. Don't think I ever did pay attention to that. But 3D16, and I believe these are 18 of these in a box. Or in a set. So out of 8 boxes, should get 32 of them. If you're lucky, maybe you end up with, if you're really lucky, you get like 36. And those are the ones, obviously, are the toughest to get. And of course, you're looking for the redemptions. It used to be that you got 1 redemption per case. But I think when I did the odds, looking at it, then, yeah, you're not guaranteed one of these per case anymore. A redemption. So I do have a couple videos coming out where we're going to do the, I still don't know what I'm going to call the series, like behind the numbers, or let's do the math, where we try to calculate how many cards of each are printed. So here we know how many Bedard cards there'd be, but I'll still do the numbers behind it anyways. And yeah, I think the math worked out to 1 in every 15 cases. I'll do that for the MVP. That'll be coming out shortly. And you can see how many Bedard rookies are going to be coming out this year. Just try to get somewhat of a handle on it anyways. Matty Beniers. Yeah, I do miss the die cuts. Die cuts were nice. And come on. Opening up 800 of these packs by hand is going to hurt. Tim Horton card. Man. Like 20 packs in and I'm already getting tired of this. Marc-Andre Fleury. Need a better way of opening these. Kaprizov. Dougie Hamilton. Panarin. So the one thing I did notice about these cards, these are the 23-24 set. And when I look at them, I'll show you the backs. I didn't notice this until the other day. They only have the stats on here for 21-22, so I don't know why they didn't put 22-23 stats on here. They had plenty of time to do it. You know, it was only like 8 months ago when the season ended, or 7 months ago, somewhere in there. They had plenty of time to put the stats on. They just didn't for some reason. Don't know if that was intentional or was that missed. But kind of disappointing that you don't get the current stats. Crosby. Hellebuck. So far, yeah, only got the one. What are we calling those again? Sorry, Symmetry Standouts. You gotta keep remembering that. Lindholm. Rumor has it he might be re-signing with Calgary again. Keller. Zegras. Oh man. Phenoms, Rasmus Dahlin. So I think you're supposed to get like 4 to 8 of those per box. I can't remember. Hughes. Yeah, no, the big hit would be getting the first overall draft pick. Pedersen. Talbot. Taves. Yeah, an awful lot of packing for the number of cards you get. You know, I think I'm just going to go to the knife. Oh, here's our second symmetry. We got a Kyle Connor. Let's see, will this make it any quicker? Connor McDavid. And for those of you, every time I do this with the knife, I always get the comment that you're going to damage the cards. It's always the base on the back and on the front. The insert's always in the middle. Plus, we're just doing a little poke. Nugent Hopkins. But it just makes everything so much easier. Jake Ottinger. Hopefully speed up the runtime of these videos. Kyle Connor. Nick Suzuki. Goes there. I think I gotta rearrange my table for the next videos. Who's that? Barzell. Timo Meyer. And we're gonna have a timber here pretty quick if I don't do something. Trace Idol. Stuart Skinner. Curious who's getting the start there, Skinner or Campbell. You'd think they'd want to go with Skinner, but Chuck, just don't know. Goudreau. Bergeron, recently retired. No, there is three. I was gonna say, it feels like there's another card here. So we got a net keepers of Allmark. We got a Tim Stützle, Kyrou, and I bet you this one. Oh yeah, this one's thinner. Hate to be the one who bought that pack, and well, hey, I guess you got a McDavid, so probably with more than most of the inserts. Hate to go up and be the one to buy that and find out that, yeah, there's only 2 cards in there, but yeah, at least it's a McDavid. That would have made up for it. Matthews. Sanderson. Yeah, so you must get like 8 of those in motion phenoms. Ovechkin, 75 points. Yeah, so he's going to be, what, maybe next year if he's lucky to break the scoring record. That'll be a big event. Doughty. Yeah, knife is way easier. Ekblad. Barkov. Shesterkin. Another one of these. We got a Sidney Crosby. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Sidney and Ovechkin in there. They're, to me, they're like the second tier for these cards. McDavid obviously being the first. Tuberdo. I'm gonna assume McDavid's in there. You know, I never did look over the checklist for the whole thing, but wouldn't see why he wouldn't be. Kyle Connor. Douche. Jack Hughes. Kemper. Matt Boldy. Gensel. Kaprizov. Mitch Marner. Scheifele. Sorokin. Crosby again. Getting down there, probably got about 20 packs left. Hamilton. Cale Makar. Clayton Keller. After a while, you just see the same card over and over. Oops. Went a little deep with that cut. Bergeron. This one feels thin. Probably only got 2 in here. Or do we got 3? No, we got 3. Kairu. I'm obviously dreaming. Markstrom. Hopefully they got every goaltender in the league. Don't know. Haven't checked out that list. Taves. Matthews. It always bugs me when they try to do a set of something and they don't at least get one player from every team. Or Jack Hughes. Like from the MVP set there with the mascots, why couldn't we get all the mascots for every team out of there? McKinnon. Oops, now I'm just messing things up. Mark Stone. Quinn Hughes. Captain. Barzell. Oh, we should get one more. And there it is. We got a David Pastrnak standout, so that's 4. Yeah, so you should get 4 or 5 per box. Looks like we're only going to get 4 in this one. But maybe, just maybe, we get another Ice Gems. Matt Murray. Toronto Maple Leafs version. That's the Minnesota one. Caulfield. 2 more packs. This one feels, yeah, no, this one might have a, see, am I just, I'm dreaming, wow. Timo Meier. Here's the thick ones. You can feel like they're going to have one of the 3D inserts. And the last pack out of box number 1 is going to be a Matthew Tkachuk. So unfortunately, only those ones there. So like I said, I'm only going to show you the hits. Yeah, so the Phenoms, there's probably about 8 of them, but here are the big ones for this box. We got a David Pastrnak, Sidney Crosby, which is a really good one, Kyle Connor, a Austin Matthews, and the Ice Gems of Sidney Crosby. So actually did really well on that box. Okay, well there you go. Box number 1 is done, and stay tuned for box number 2, and I'll probably be intermixing these videos with the case breaks there from Series 1 that'll be coming out in a couple weeks. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.